Hello. I hope you guys are doing well. It has been a minute since I have been on YouTube. My son plays for the US national team in the Olympics. We went to France to enjoy supporting him and watching him play in the games. We also took an additional week to sort of travel around the south of France, had a lovely beach vacation, and although I was sad to go, it was time. I have a few things that I need to share with you and also a few things that I need to get back on track. If you don't know who I am, my name is Jennifer Lipscomb, and I help menopausal sisters lose belly fat on a fully or partly plant-based diet without skipping dessert. So the first thing I'd like to share with you is I have gained some weight. I actually have a sizable belly now. My arms have gotten bigger. I'm hippier. My legs have increased in size. I have to say I was feeling a certain type of way, especially in the beginning of my vacation when I knew I was going to be out and about on the beach. If you remember, I did do a video about being bikini ready. In the past, I was always very self-conscious about wearing a bikini, never wanted to go out, exposing too much of my body because I wasn't quite sure if my body was okay. I think I just had expectations about how my body should look. We think that we're supposed to look a certain way because that's what everyone tells us. This channel is for those women who want to be healthy, who want to look good, who want to reduce their cravings, lose belly fat, but not for the sake of trying to reach a standard that others are setting, especially those standards that we as Black women don't necessarily strive for. I was not only talking to those of you who may feel self-conscious about your appearance, but I was also psyching myself up because I knew that I had gained weight even then. And it all started when I started lifting weights to start getting a little bit more definition and building muscle after having reached my happy weight. But during that time, as I was lifting weights, I was working out more and I was hungrier. And although I normally eat with an eating window, I was not exercising any restraint. I was eating all that I wanted to eat basically within my eating window and also later than my eating window. So I had no real control over the amount of calories that I was eating. Once I actually went on vacation, I was also eating processed foods and I was eating a lot of sugar and I was drinking a lot of alcohol. So my diet changed. I also didn't restrict any meat or any dairy products. I basically ate whatever was on the menu. A couple reasons why. I didn't do any meal prepping. I didn't want to worry about where all of the vegan restaurants were. In the beginning, it was easy to try and choose based on the type of foods that were available, but I wasn't enjoying the food that I was eating, and I decided that I was not going to deny myself to enjoy the foods that were available. And that included everything. I didn't feel guilty at all. I just was concerned whether or not I was going to have any health issues like my skin. And so I sort of waited to see what the effects would be. And because nothing happened drastically, I continued to enjoy myself and did not change up my diet. The other thing was when I was lifting weights, I had an injury. And the injury that I had did not allow me to do any cardio other than walking. Although walked often, I didn't walk enough to feel as though I was really getting a sufficient workout. The main part of controlling my belly is not the exercise itself, but rather the eating, the food that I'm putting in my mouth and how much food I'm putting in my mouth. That actually had the biggest impact on my weight gain. If I haven't said it already, I am appreciating the weight gain. I feel shapelier. I feel healthier in terms of having enough energy, but my sleeping is off because of, the alcohol that I had and a lot of the sugar that I was and still am eating. I don't fit my clothes. I did gain the weight because I did not have my eating under control. Aside from the fact that I stepped away from my normal eating plan and my normal weight management tools, I feel as though I went through a process of relearning why those tools are helpful, why they're necessary, but also why I actually overeat and don't naturally apply those tools if I am in a different setting. I know what my issues are. They are distinct characteristics that I'm learning more about. If you have these characteristics as well, then that what I am now learning may be even helpful for you. I do want to make sure that my risk for any metabolic diseases like cardiovascular disease or diabetes is kept to a minimum. And the best way to do that is to really control what I'm eating and to make sure that I do set helpful boundaries that will keep my eating under control. Another thing that really helped me is my walk with Jesus. That is the single most important thing that has given me focus during this reorientation of my daily habits. That's what will help me get back on track. It has always been central in my life, and it's something I didn't necessarily incorporate in any of my programs. And it's something that I think shouldn't be left out. As I share my journey, getting back on track with my eating and what I'm doing to reapply those tools that I know are helpful while still striving to maintain my muscle mass or even build muscle, I know that my walk with Jesus will be important for that. And a daily dose of Jesus is something that I would like to share with you as well. You stumbled across my channel because you want to have some tips as a menopausal woman with a lot of cravings, then this is the channel for you. So comment below if you're interested in accompanying me on my journey. I would love it if you would like, subscribe, and share this video with as many menopausal sisters that you can who you think could benefit from the tips as I continue on my new journey with more inspiration, more focus, and more intention. Take care.